most of my friends in Cleveland. I have a small circle of friends. One of my friends' name is Ty. My best friend name is Leonard. And we all are trying to get into Cincinnati together and pursue our dreams. One of my friends wants to be an oncologist, and the other one wants to study genetics. So we stay together, and we all play football, and we're just all trying to make it.
I found what I want my major to be, electronic engineering, going to a class at Tri-C. I kind of discovered it.
Because my grandmother died, I had to live back with my parents. So living with them was one of the harshest childhoods I've ever seen in movies. Okay, it's worse than a movie. But I knew that if my grandmother was so independent because she, got divorced and whatever, she's so independent and she's able to survive, why can't I survive in this family as an independent person? I don't need to depend on them.
Big words, big plans, adult perspectives. But Jonathan, Colin, and Ewan have something in common. They are 17 years old, come from Cleveland neighborhoods, and have a focus and drive you usually find only in mature adults. They are indeed ahead of the game. And they have something else in common, too. They are students of High Tech Academy, located on Cuyahoga Community College's Metro campus. Hardly anyone knows it's there.
What books do you need for which classes? What happens is the students attend their home high school in the morning, then they're transported here to Tri-C's Metro campus for afternoon classes that are ranging from the hours of 12 to 3, and then beyond that for those students who seek to have additional college credits.
High Tech Academy really is a gem of a program in which we're in very, very close cooperation with the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Each day we have 14 buses that arrive on our campus between 11:30 and 12 o'clock in the morning, or 12 o'clock noon. Those buses return between 1:30 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but in between something very magical happens. Young people from high schools all over the city of Cleveland arrive here, assemble first in a homeroom, where we, of course, have to do the typical things we do with minors. We check them in attendance. And by the way, they have about a 96% attendance rate when they come here. But once they leave that homeroom, they go to classes all over our metropolitan campus. And in those classrooms, they are just Tri-C students.
Everything is a resource to me. I take everything seriously. I don't take anything as a joke. Without these resources, I don't know where I'd be, to be honest. I would just feel like a lazy high school student sitting in a chemistry class I don't understand, But being here just made me feel like there's so much hope for me out there that I know I can get through something. I love it being here. It's just so comforting. It's like a second home to me.
Like many of High Tech students, Ewan has to work to earn some money. Her day often doesn't end until midnight, counting homework time. And Ewan exhibits something all High Tech students show, a desire to give back to the community.
I tutor kids who are just immigrants from China, and they don't speak any English, so they need the help. I just started working there. It's voluntary, so it's not really a job, but it should be something that you want to do, not for the money, because these kids, to you, need the help.
This drive to give back to the community that provides them tuition and books shows up on a snowy Saturday morning. It's 7:30 a.m., and this group of High Tech Academy students is gathering with some of their teachers and parents to distribute food to the needy from a family center in Cleveland. One of their school administrators works with them.
We make a big deal at High Tech regarding community service. Our students are receiving tuition and books at no cost to the family. So we make a big emphasis. You're going to receive all this, you have to give back. So most of them, once they started, they really enjoy doing it. And we have students who are regulars here. And truthfully, without them, we probably couldn't get it done as efficiently and as quickly. So we look forward for them showing up, and they tell me afterwards, Ms. Hicks, I really did enjoy that. So that giving back makes a big difference.
I really want to thank you for taking time out from school and coming out here and doing this with us. But let's pause for a moment and have a word of prayer. Father, we thank and we praise you. We just ask that you would use us in your service. We thank you today, dear God, for those who we will be helping.
And I come down here since my daughter's been coming down here to volunteer.
our parents are very involved, and the parents have remained committed. They apply with an application, reference letters. They must have a 3.0 GPA, and there's some other requirements as well. So these are the students who seek out the experience.
Oh yeah, I'm very proud of my daughter. She's accepted to John Carroll. She also had a presidential scholarship. I think right now she's third in her class president. Very proud of her. She's a Whitney Young graduate. Well, she'll be a Whitney Young 2008 graduate. Yeah, and from High Tech Academy.
Sometimes kids in our community, especially the teenagers, get a very bad rep because of what a very small percentage do.
They are receiving what we refer to as dual credit. They receive high school credit, college credit at the same time for the classes that they are taking. We currently have, since the inception of this program and about 5 years ago, we have about close to 70 students who have actually earned a college degree before they earned their high school diploma. And we're just so proud of that. We say that everywhere. I wish we would have had an opportunity to do that in the years when I was in school.
High Tech Academy has succeeded at every level, but seldom do you hear about corporate involvement.
Obviously, we want to hire the best students that come out of the High Tech Academy, and we have the opportunity and have done that. So that's worked out really well for us. So, you know, you look back on $1 million investment that we made with the High Tech Academy a few years ago, and trust me, the return on that investment will go on for years and years to come, and it has paid itself back very handsomely already. So we need to have a great workforce here. And so a lot of the support that we offer is to develop a great workforce. High Tech Academy is a classic example of that.
And it has created some wonderful scholars in our community. Some people who never thought they'd go to college, who didn't think they were college material, suddenly started believing in themselves when they developed the skills that they thought were needed to transfer, to go on and get great scholarships to universities in Ohio and outside of Ohio.
As if to emphasize Dr. Thornton's point, a former High Tech Academy student now going to Morehouse College in Georgia made a surprise visit.
I just came back to visit to see some of the students here at High Tech, to tell them how I'm doing, to answer any questions that they may have, and to instill hope into them and let them know that when they graduate, they have to come back.
I, hope to come back in this community and, make money, but help my people at the same time.